This is an overview of the Bahrain national team that will play in the semi-final against Oman. Therefore, I made this analysis for the Oman national team to try to advance to the final. Let's have a look at the lineup of Bahrain. The 11 players who in all three games were the same. It was Alawi in goal. The back line was Isa, Bakr, Hayam and Ali. On midfield, Ali, the captain, in my opinion, defensively pretty strong. Aswad, 19, number 4 and number 11, who played on the wing, who are essential, very important in their game. We'll get back to that later. Jabr, striker, not that high quality in my opinion, and the player behind striker, the playmaker, had some danger, but overall not that dangerous. They played a 4-1-1 formation, and right away we'll have a look at all three games they play against Iraq, Yemen and Qatar. Played all three times the same formation, and therefore we will not expect any surprises with the same names and the same formation against Oman. Let's have a look at their strengths and weaknesses. In generally, two things are standing out in my opinion. They play very defensively in an 8 block, and there's no space through the middle. What does that mean? In generally, if you look at the picture, wherever the ball is on the side, and that's mostly the easiest way to explain, in this case the number 2 in red has the ball, you see that they're very compact, closing together. They're keeping 2 strikers, and sometimes even the number 23 drops in to make it a 4-5-1, but overall this is the concept. Key in order to kill them, or to advance against them, is in generally on the other side is a huge space. This you never can play for 90 minutes to keep on going from left to right, especially number 11 and number 4. The 2 wingers, they will make mistakes in that, but it's clear that by changing sides, a cross pass is a chance to get your way forward, in this case for the Oman team. And another option is through the midfield, and in my opinion the winger should go inside and the left and right back should advance forward, and from there find your attack. We'll get a little bit more specific on that later, but as I said, a defense block that plays so far inside, you should be patient, change side quickly, and use those spaces. A second thing to look at, in my opinion, is the wingers. Number 11 and number 4 are dangerous, but lose many balls. So this, at the moment they lose the ball, there are opportunities for counterattack. Number 11 and number 4, they take huge risk. They want to play football. The first thing they will do when they get the ball is looking for either a pass forward or want to make a dribble. And in these cases also they lose a lot of balls. In all 3 games I saw that. We'll give some examples later in the video. So those two to point out, they take risks, lose the ball, and from there you should use a quick counter attack, because give them time to organize. As you saw before, they will drop in an 8 block, sometimes 9 block. It's very difficult to break that open. Let's have a look more specifically at their defense organization. You see here is just in generally to see the block of 8 players together, and you see right away on the other side where the space is. The moment when I'll go back one time. So see here the block, and on the other side, on the wing side, is the space. So you should be patient to take the ball out and change quickly. Here again, Qatar is building up. See how Bahrain is dropping in. And you can see here again, it is even an 8 block, again dropping in the 2 strikers up front. But in my opinion, take it out, change quickly. On this side is the space to advance. If you keep going through the middle, doesn't mean you cannot try, especially if you have creative wingers, but overall they're very organized in this, and they catch the ball from this. If you play too much side on the wing, and it gives chance to create counter attacks for them. So You see here, again, same situation. As you use it's important in my opinion that your winger should go inside in the zone that I marked, and your wing back should be up. If you don't, they organize very quickly and becomes a simple 1-against-1, and you will not surprise them. I will point it out in the following situation. So on this side, the red team 5 has the ball. Bahrain is organized to one side, very close to together. In my opinion, what would happen, the midfielder, in this case the number 6 of the red team, he is important in this case. So the moment you start changing side, he should drop almost to the right back position. Your right back should go up and your right winger should go in between the lines. Same on the other side. Why is this? Because for this number 23, the player behind striker, to outrun this is too far. So what will happen is either he can move up freely, number 6, or one of the midfielders has to step out, and it creates more space in between to play football. And this is a very, very important concept. And we'll try to show that in the video. This is how I would try to kill Bahrain. That one of your midfielders would drop into the right or left back, and you get a rotation forward. Right back moves forward on the line, and your right winger goes inside and try to exploit that. Simply, again, I will show it one more time to explain. So the moment you change, 6 drops out, so that number 23 is almost impossible to keep outrunning that. So you have more time on the ball, and then one of the midfielders has to start stepping out to break open their block and create spaces in between. Let's have a look. You see here the build-up from Qatar. In my opinion, you see now the right midfielder. He should be there where I marked, and the right back should be forward. In this position he should be, and receive the ball there. You get time to do this. See now number 23, every time he can outrun this easily. If you further open, it's more easy. The left back is a weak point. He follows sometimes blindly, and he's very bad in zone defense. And you can see here he opens up, and you could advance in the way I drew it to attack and create openings. We'll get back to the next situation. I try to every time see the concept. Now here the left midfielder, in my opinion, if he's over there in more open, so faster, again number 23 is now there. Now he has to make a rush. The winger should be inside, and you should advance. Now they are organized again, and they catch the ball and they get out. I will show this again because this is very important. Now at this moment, if the winger should step out further, the midfielder should step out further, because now a midfielder steps out, but it's too short. So because he's creative, he advances, but you create more spaces. The left back should be forward, left winger inside, and from there I'm 100% you will create your danger. So let's look at here. They're dropped in as a block. So in this case, be patient, take the ball out, change. In my opinion, now the left midfielder that is circled, if you start dropping out there, the number 21 would not be able to catch it. Now the center back starts making the build up, and this is one of the key elements that you should not do. You try to play to the middle and you will get a counter attack. So in my opinion, your center backs could make a build up, but they have to do it from very wide. My opinion is your midfielder, one of the two midfielders, should drop into the right or left back, and from there the rotation as I just showed you. Here again, through the middle, play through the middle, almost no chance. They are too compact, so the only chance is go to over the wing. Here again, it's a simple 1-against-1, very predictable. So you need to do something in order to disorganize them. Here, center back again, but now the winger of the wing back is placed deeper, and the winger is inside. This is in general a good option, so you can advance forward. Only the tempo is too low now. Again, you let them organize to a block, and you will not have too much chance. Now it's organized. Take it out, try to change. Don't keep going on the same side, because they're too organized for that, in my opinion, and they have the fighting spirit. I think it becomes a corner or back ball, doesn't, yeah, corner. But overall, as you see, the concept, center backs building up, don't go through the middle. Wing backs play deeper, try to advance from there, and don't every time stay on the same side. Try to get out of there and change side. Here is an example what what a center back could do is he looks and open up quickly to the other side and advance from there, because this is how you open up a team that is very compact together. Again here, right winger number 12 of a right midfielder, sorry, he should be in the position that I marked. This takes too much time, but you can see now right back moves forward, right winger goes inside, and here you have the chance to advance forward. It's a good example. Cross in, and this creates danger. I'm 100% sure that this is the way to progress and to create your danger forward. Here another example of the center back trying to make the build up and going through the middle. They are very compact. Deep ball, they catch it. Second ball right away, they can go forward. Has no use. Don't try to play through the middle. They're too organized for this. Again, an example. Center back will go through the middle. They lose the ball. This is the center back. While the midfielder plays it in front of him, I would drop him in. Here they catch the ball. As I said, the winger should be in the circled area and the right back should be more advanced forward. That will create problems for them. You see here, if you don't do that, you give them chance to make a counter attack. This one doesn't take shape further, but you get the idea. Another example of going through the middle. This is from the wing back, but they're too compact, catching the ball. They're pretty organized for this, and this becomes a free kick, but again, you understand the idea. Through the middle is not too much space. Here is a good example of the center back gets the ball, I think, yes, and the wing back is in the good position. Again, in this area, the winger already went inside. Normally, in my opinion, the left back should have pressured in this case, but as I said, he is tactically not that good. But the point is, and I will go back to show this again, in this case the center back makes the build up, or and the right back is way advanced forward, and there lie your opportunities, and your right wing back, your right winger is inside. So the concept, in my opinion, is clear. There are clearly the chances to advance, to break their defense. Another example of quick changing. That means on this side is the space. Instead of trying to advance there in the crowdiness, try to use cross passes to the other side, either from the center back, or in this case it was the left back. So quickly change side. I'll show it one more time. Here, change side quickly, because here's the space and you can advance. I'm sure we're getting the concept from the midfielder, what he should do. The right and left winger go inside, right and left back move forward, and from there try to advance through the wings or in between, because you create some confusion, and the concept, I guess, is clear. Let's have a look at their attacking organization. Overall, they don't have like a specific build-up, or it's lots on intuition. But what for me is clear is that they lose a lot of balls, unnecessary balls in all three games. They try to do something by tiki-taki or too fast, lose many balls, and you get chances to counter-attack. Here is simple. The right center back, in my opinion, is not that good. Loses a very simple ball, you get a chance to play forward. I saw this in all three games. The right center back, in my opinion, is a weak chain, and the left and right winger, and I will show that later. Here again, they get the ball, instead of protecting the ball, in this case try to protect it, they try to do something, lose the ball, and you get a quick, this is actually a good example of a quick counter. but you can see they fight back. Bahrain has a good spirit as a team, but in this case you get chances to move forward. Here, quick changing. As I said, don't stay on one side, and from here try to advance forward. This doesn't take shape, but again you can see the concept. Let's have a look now at the number 4 and 11. First, in attacking wise, look at number 11. He has good attacking quality, but both of them, most of the time, they want to attack. See here, he creates the danger. Good pass, was almost goal. This is the beginning of the game. He also scored the goal eventually. Have a look now at the other side. Number 4, he gets the ball now. In general, he wants to do something. You can see now, he waiting, he wants to do something. But he waits, he sees he cannot advance, still takes a small risk. Then he, in this case, he gets free, and here he starts creating the danger. He sets up the 1-2. Those two players, 11 and 4, are their danger players, in my opinion. Now, the opposite side of it is the following. Here you see 11 loses the ball, simple, quick pass forward and try from there, try to advance. This is a very important concept. They don't do this now, but it's about the concept that you need to understand. Here, number 4 loses the ball quickly. He wants to start dribbling. They change side. Now here, simple ball. Again now, right away, look for the counter attack. You see the options that should be possible. Also, this doesn't take shape, but these moments, those two players, 4, 11, lose the ball, look quickly forward. Try to be quick. Again, number 4 always wants to dribble. He's the one who loses most of the balls. From this, he loses the ball, you get a counter attack. This one actually takes shape, yes. So everybody has to start compensating. If you have to do this for 90 minutes, you can understand that there will be some mistakes eventually. Again, number 4, actually here he starts dribbling and wants to go too far. Again, now this ball is a little bit unlucky, but again, from this moment, you should try to advance quicker forward. This, again, doesn't take shape, they organize back, but I only want to show you how many times they lose the ball. Again, number 4. Deep pass, simple. This one is less dangerous, but it's about always want to do something special, always want to look for an opening or a dribble. Here, number 4. Again, lose the ball. Actually, this one takes shape and creates danger. Very, very important to understand this concept. Number 11 is a little bit less, but exactly the same. I saw that also in other games. Here, number 4 in the midfield, lose the ball, counter attack. So left back and right back should be, and even midfielders, depend on where they show up, of course, should be very looking for stealing the ball from him and advance. Again, number 4 gets the ball here, lose the ball, quickly forward and try to attack. That was the analysis, just very quickly, very organized defensively. Try to change quickly from side, be patient. From the other concept I show you, instead of the midfielder staying in the middle, he should open up to the wing-back position, the wing-back move forward and the winger inside. I think there lies a huge opportunity, and overall your wing-backs should play deep and try to find them and get crosses in. And defensively, as I said, offensively, number 4 and 11 can be very dangerous, but they lose a lot of balls, and from there look for quick counter attacks. Good luck.